Hi, welcome back to the weekly fundamental podcast. As usual, I'll take you through the domestic and global stock markets outlook, and then I will talk about top stock picks from our research desk. Now, before we begin, I would like to inform you all that we have launched the new Kotak stock trading app. If you haven't tried it yet, install it today itself from the link given below in the description. It is quite simpler, faster, and smarter. Try it out today. So let's start with the world markets. Both the Dow Jones and S&P 500 closed at record highs after a better than expected July employment report from the US Labor Department. Coming to the FPIs and Indian markets, FPIs have been net buyer in Indian equities in August 2021 till date. They have bought net equities to the tune of rupees 2,685 crores. We expect FPI flows to India to remain vulnerable to the US Fed monetary policy, third wave of COVID-19 and crude oil prices. Tapering can have significant impact on global equity markets including India. However, it is difficult to calibrate at the current juncture the quantum of the impact of tapering. Now, as most of you all know, RBI announced its credit policy last week. The RBI kept the repo rate unchanged at 4%. Now, this is the seventh straight time when RBI kept the rate steady. RBI Governor Shaktikanta Das said that MPC has decided to leave repo rate unchanged and continue with accommodative stance as long as necessary to support growth. Das said that India is in a much better position as compared to June 2021. He said that there's need to remain vigilant on the possibility of a third COVID wave. He also said that rural demand will push private consumption and urban demand will drive services and pent-up demand. Now let's wait and watch how this pans out going forward. Coming to the top stock picks, our pick of the week with buy rating is Bajaj Auto with potential upside of 21%. We believe the company is well placed to gain from rising exports, increase in market share in the premium motorcycle segment through exciting launches and incremental volumes by expanding in the electric scooter segment. Bajaj Auto's total volume are expected to grow at 14% CAGR over FY21 to FY24 and earnings to grow at 18% CAGR over the same period. Our fair value of rupees 4,650 is based on the discounted cash flow methodology. Moving on to the best quarterly results from the last week and our view on them. First is Cipla with target of rupees 1,070 rupees. Cipla's first quarter sales and EBITDA exceeded our estimates by 7% and 9% respectively, led by higher than expected domestic sales benefiting from strong traction in the COVID portfolio. While US sales were largely stable, we expect the COVID portfolio to moderate over the near term, though continued rollout of respiratory franchisee in the US and strong execution of One India strategy will help drive earnings growth over FY23 to 24. Now next is GAIL. GAIL's first quarter results were well above our estimates, reflecting robust performance across all businesses. We expect the earnings trajectory to improve further. We reiterate buy with a fair value of rupees 190, preferring GAIL over other gas utilities. Lastly, SBI. The bank reported 45% year-on-year earnings growth on the back of 15% year-on-year decline in provisions. Asset quality held up well in a quarter that has challenged all banks with slippages at 2.5%. Return on equity is steadily improving to normalized levels. Maintain buy with fair value revised to rupees 550 from rupees 520 earlier. Now SBI is our top pick among public banks. So guys, that's all for today. Stay tuned for more updates and stock picks next week. Happy investing.